Ladies and gentlemen, hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel right now. This is a D.C. judge 5 years ago defended Bolton has gambled with the national security of the United States. He has exposed this country to harm and himself to civil and potential criminal liability. We have news now that Bolton will be criminally charged. I've been saying Bolton and a whole bunch of people have been will be indicted, arrested. Hit subscribe to this channel right now, H.A. Goodman's other channel. We just had a live stream on H.A. Goodman that'll be below in the pinned comment. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is huge.
Because John Bolton released this book with classified information in it. The background, John Bolton accepted a role as National Security Advisor. This is written in the decision by Judge Lamberth. In April 2018, in this position, Bolton directed and supervised the work of the National Security Council staff on behalf of the president. Think about that position, how important it is. He left his post on September 10, 2019. Within 2 months, he secured a book deal. The government anticipates the public officials will seek to publish accounts of their experiences. When those officials have access to sensitive information that implicates national security, the government guards that information by conditioning employment on a guarantee of non-disclosure. Bolton accepted this condition of employment and executed multiple non-disclosure agreements with the government. In one agreement, Standard Form 312, Bolton agreed that he would, quote, never divulge classified information to anyone unless A, he has officially verified that the recipient has been properly authorized by the United States government to receive it, or B, he has been given prior written notice of authorization from the United States government that such disclosure is permitted. In the event Bolton was uncertain about the classification status of information, he was required to confirm from an authorized official that the information is unclassified before he may disclose it. Violation can result in assigning to the United States government all royalties, remunerations, and emoluments that have resulted, will result, or may result from any disclosure, publication, or revelation of classified information not consistent with the terms of SF 312. Bolton agreed to abide by the restrictions of SF 312 unless and until he is released in writing by an authorized representative of the United States government. Another agreement form, 4414, detailed conditions Bolton must follow to gain access to highly classified, sensitive, compartmental information, SCI. That's the highest level. Here, Bolton agreed to submit for security review any writing or other preparation in any form that contains or purports to contain any SCI or description of activities that produce or relate to SCI, or that he has reason to believe are derived from SCI, that he contemplates disclosing to any person not authorized to have access to SCI, or that he is prepared for public disclosure. Bolton promised not to disclose the contents of such preparation with or show it to anyone who is not authorized to have access to SCI until he had written authorization that such disclosure is permitted.
So how do we know that he might have broken the law? Because apparently, to John Bolton, in John Bolton's own words, he destroyed all the records used to write the book, which does not allow, and that's why you have to hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel right now. It does not allow government agencies to look at all the notes and all the material used to write the book if they're destroyed. He literally destroyed evidence of potential wrongdoing when writing the book because he could have had classified data in those notes. All of his notes for the book had to have been given to the United States government. Check this out. He just admits right now to potentially breaking the law.
Thanks for being here.
Glad to be with you.
I understand you have a book out.
Indeed.
I want to talk to you a little bit about the process. First, some of the pushback, and then I want to get to the substance. Obviously, I've seen the interviews you've given. I have read the book in detail. It is very detailed. 500 pages of your time inside the room, as you say, in the room where it happened. How did you write this book? I saw in an interview that you said that the notes, you took lots of notes. The notes, as I said in my exit interview from the White House, were destroyed during the course of my tenure there. So how do you go back and fill in all of these blanks with that detail, these quotes, 500 pages?
Well, this is the best recollection I can put together. I'm blessed with a pretty good memory, and I thought about how to do this. I wrote a book when I left the George W. Bush administration called Surrender's Not an Option. Went through much the same process.
When were the notes destroyed?
During the course of usually the weekend following when they were taken, throughout the thing, put in burn bags, that sort of thing. But no notes were taken with me after I left the White House.
The White House says they didn't destroy it, so you destroyed them.
That's correct, sure.
If you destroyed them, it would be a violation of the Presidential Records Act.
No. During the course of the work, this was something we had burn bags in our offices and put I don't know how many documents into the burn bags.
Once you destroy them, is that a problem legally for you because you destroy records that are supposed to be kept?
No, I don't think these are records that are supposed to be kept, and they were not, and many other people followed the same pattern.
That does not address the fact that the fact that other people did the same thing, potentially breaking the law. Check this out again.
No. During the course of the work, this was something we had burn bags in our offices and put I don't know how many documents into the burn bags.
Once you destroy them, is that a problem legally for you because you destroy records that are supposed to be kept?
No, I don't think these are records that are supposed to be kept, and they were not, and many other people followed the same.
It's not for Bolton to decide whether they're supposed to be kept or not. It's not for Bolton to decide whether or not there was classified data on them. It's for the government at the time to look at all of the record keeping used to write the book. He literally just stated now, he destroyed all of the records pertaining to the writing of the book. So then how on earth are government agencies going to be able to decipher if what he has is classified or not classified? Already, though, there are receipts that Kash Patel and others have. Check this out.
John Bolton. These images are live. That's video. David Spunt joins us now with more on this breaking news. Hey, David.
Hey, good morning. We believe John Bolton was home. We're told that he is not in custody and he's not under arrest. The FBI not commenting, the Justice Department not commenting, but and Attorney General Pam Bondi followed up with it. He says no one is above the law, FBI agents on a mission. Then she followed up talking about accountability. America's safety isn't negotiable. Justice will be pursued always. So it's not clear exactly how many documents they may be looking for, but we are told Bolton is not in custody. What's unclear, though, if he's being cooperative or not. We know, I said this about 20 minutes ago when I was on the air, his security clearances and his security detail that he had, a government subsidized security detail, was stripped by President Trump. He said that it was unnecessary. Bolton says that he is at risk from the Iran regime. The Justice Department is out for retribution and vengeance, and he believes that he will be able that may be targeted.
Hey, guys.
One senior, 22, looking for. So it's called probable cause. They believe they had the probable.
Jonathan Turley. Jonathan, what do you think they have to have ahead of time in order to make this raid something palatable for a judge to sign off on?
Well, most importantly, they need a warrant. So that judge had to look at whether they had a particular list of evidence that they were trying to secure, and probable cause that a crime might have been committed. Now, that might is very important. There are plenty of raids that occur and charges do not occur as a result. But for a high visibility raid of this kind, I would think the administration waited until they had what they felt was a lead pipe cinch of a case for a warrant and a strong case to move forward. We just don't know. This is going to be clearly a warrant seeking documents. And I can tell you, as a criminal defense attorney who's had clients subject to search warrants, documents tend to be particularly burdensome for defendants because they basically hoover up everything in the house that could contain digital or written material. That includes thumb drives and computers, laptops, desktops.
But he destroyed all of it, which could be a criminal act in and of itself. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. They have certain receipts, almost certainly. MSNBC, criminal charges against Bolton expected as early as next week. Hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel. Go to H.A. Goodman right now. Thank you. The link is below.